Hello. Long time no see. Been a very long time since I've done one of these, video in general. It's what? Friday, December 27th. Not too many days after Christmas. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas and holidays and whatnot. I've definitely been pretty busy myself. Currently enjoying a nice little break from work right now, so I figured I've used this time to, I guess, just do some stuff that I haven't been able to do in quite a long time, or at least actually put in the effort to do it at least. But I want to make this video to kind of do a little like end of the year recap of my 2024, based off of this bingo card I made for the year. I got this idea from a good friend of mine. This was my first year actually doing it, and moving forward I definitely want to make this like a yearly routine because it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Unfortunately, I didn't really get a bingo, which, that's fine. I think, what I didn't do, I may move to the next card for 2025. Let's just recap some stuff that I did get to do this year. The first couple ones I was able to check off was go out dancing and go into an EDM event, and I was able to basically, that was like a 2-for-1 thing. So yeah, back in March I got to go see Excision live with a bunch of other amazing artists, Ray Volpe, Lazy, I think they're Atlians, but either way I got to see Excision. He's like one of my favorite EDM artists, and it was so fun. That was probably like my second concert ever I've been to, and I definitely want to try to go to more. Next one, I went to a sunflower field back in September. Yeah, September 2nd. Met up with some friends to this little farmers market area. It wasn't really too like crazy of a sunflower field. I mean, yeah, there were sunflowers, but I feel like we kind of went when the sunflowers like wilting, so it was a little bit of a letdown. But I mean, we got some nice little impromptu pictures out of it, so it was a nice little outing all together. So had a photo shoot back in July 18th. I got it done for my birthday, actually my 30th birthday, which was back in July 26th. And oh my god, the pictures came out so good. Probably best fun experience I've ever had. I think that was like I want to say my first time, but definitely a first in a long time. I gotten some really nice pictures like that done of myself, and I definitely want to do more of that. Or October 5th, I got a passport finally. Oh man, I've been off and on about getting that, and one day I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna just go get one. And I had the money, I had the documents I needed, and it was actually an easier process than I thought. Didn't take that long, and it was just standard because I was in no rush to really get it. So yeah, I officially have a passport. Don't really have no immediate plans as far as traveling, but I would love to at least one day in my life either make it to Japan, South Korea, Ireland. Oh my god, I really want to visit Ireland one day. New Zealand, all that. I don't know, I just any chance to get out of America for at least a little bit would be nice. Another thing I got to do was have Girls' Day back in April 13th. A couple friend of ours, we met up at a friend's house, and we did like a little our own version of like a sip and paint, and it was fun. It was really fun. I got the painting hung up somewhere in my house, but it was a blue flower with a little ladybug on it, and it was cute. It was cute. I had fun. Another thing I did was I got a tattoo back in March as well, March 21st. It wasn't my first tattoo by no means, but I got a dragon tattoo. Let me see if I can, probably a little bit, yeah. I got this back in March. Definitely probably my favorite one. It goes all the way, yeah, all the way down to my arm. The artist, her name is Lex. She's an artist in here in Cincinnati, and I'm currently being photobombed by my cat. Oh my gosh. Alright, after I was rudely interrupted by somebody. Yeah, tattoo. Lex, Cincinnati tattoo artist, at a tattoo shop called Old Soul Collective. I really love her style. She does great black and gray work, illustrative. If you're into like creepy, like, I don't know, creepy fantasy gothic type illustrative stuff, I highly suggest going to her. She's definitely going to be my main go-to artist, at least for black and gray. This year I got a new job back in May 7th. I got a new job after being a delivery driver for off and on for like 4 years. I kind of got tired of it. But it's funny, that specific job, I don't have it now that day, but it was for another, basically a delivery job, but it was better than Amazon at least. But the only reason I left that job is because the hours were just not cutting it, and I was barely hitting 40 hours a week, and yeah, and I hated that I left because I did like the job. It's just the hours were just terrible. So basically I kind of quit that, and then I did FedEx for literally a week. Never again. Never fucking again will I ever work for FedEx. End of story. But yeah, after that I kind of was just in a bind. I was like, I just need something quick. And what kind of jobs hire you quick? Warehouses. And so that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm in a warehouse. It's chill. The work is easy. It's a little boring and repetitive, but it's paying the bills so far. I mean, don't know how long I'll be there or if I'll see myself there in the next year, but for now, I'm just sticking it out for the time being. So yeah. Next thing I did was to declutter everything, and by everything is basically mainly the stuff I had in our closet. We have like 2 or 3 big giant bins of stuff, mainly from some moving that me and my boyfriend did. Just a lot of miscellaneous shit that's just been sitting in there, and I kind of realized, like, okay, as long as it's been in there and we haven't had no use for it or needed it for anything, let me just throw it away or just get rid of shit that we don't need. And I did. I got rid of a nice amount of stuff. I think I was able to empty like 1 or 2 bins. So I think now we got like 2-3 bins in there. So now it's easier to kind of navigate in there. That was actually recently. That was December 22nd when I did that. I'm kind of still doing that because a part of the declutter thing was to also declutter my closet, which I have been doing. Mainly just getting rid of clothes I don't wear, clothes that I haven't worn in years and I don't see myself wearing in years. So I just take that and I don't throw them away, obviously, but there's a little donation box not too far away from where I live, so I just put them in that donation box and yeah, let them deal with that and wherever it goes to. And the last thing I did, at least off of this board that I accomplished, was to take a class, and that was back in April, the 20th to the 21st, because it was a 2-day thing. And that class was a motorcycle class. And I ain't gonna lie, that was really fun. Yes, so yeah, as of right now, I am fully endorsed to drive a motorcycle, specifically a 3-wheeler, not a 2-wheeler. But yeah, so the class I took was the 3-wheel course, where I got to ride the Can-Am Rikers, and oh my god, they were so fun. I can't wait to get one. A Saturday and a Sunday thing. I had to get up like hella early too, like 5-6 in the morning, because the place itself was about a good hour and a half out in Kentucky, like not too far out into Kentucky from where I live, but it was a nice little drive, but it wasn't terrible. But yeah, oh my gosh, it was really fun. And I got kind of a little nervous during the actual testing part, because I think it was like a sharp turn part that you had to do, and I think I went outside the line or something. And after I did, I was like, back. And I was like, oh, I failed. But in the end, everybody passed. So that was fun. But yeah, I am fully endorsed to drive a 3-wheel motorcycle. I can't drive 2 wheels, but that's fine because I have no desire to drive 2-wheel motorcycles because I don't know, I feel safer on 3 wheels, so I don't care. Judge me, whatever, I do not care. My boyfriend, however, does have a bike, so so he's the 2-wheel driver, I'm the 3-wheeler here. So on to the stuff that I didn't get to do, or at least, I mean, I probably could still do some of these before the new year hits, but some of these I know I'm not gonna make it. But one was to get a nose piercing, which, looking back now, I realize I'm not really into piercings like I thought I would be. I'd rather get a million tattoos before I would get a million piercings. So I'm definitely a tattoo girly over a piercing girly. So actually I may just discard that whole plan altogether. I'm just stretching my earlobes. That's it. That's the most piercing jewelry you'll get out of me. Next one was to lose 40 pounds. Yeah. So overall, my end goal weight has always been to hit 200. My weight fluctuates a lot. Like, I've been on a sliding scale between 245s to 260. Like, that's just been my usual weight frame for like ever, for like at least the past 5 years or more. But I do really like to try to focus more, and if I can lose at least 40 pounds, I would be content. And if I could hit 200 pounds, I would be very content and overall happy with my general physique. I mean, I have no huge issues with my body now, but it's more so just for health reasons, because being, a big chested person and whatnot, back pain is a bitch, and just, I don't know, I just want to be in a position where everything just doesn't hurt every day. That's literally it. Yeah. Next is to pay off a Chase card, which is a credit card that I have. Yeah, I think that's my highest limit card that I own, which is like 1,000. And I mean, even though that may not be a lot to some people, but to me that's like a whole lot. And I was doing good for a while, and then stuff happened to where I had to use it, so the balance is still pretty up there. But I've kind of made a little financial outline for myself with the credit cards that I have, and kind of develop a solid payment plan on top of all the other financial responsibilities I have to pay them down faster. So but yeah, paying off that card specifically is like my biggest goal. Alright, next one is to use all my canvases. Right now I have like, I don't know, like 5 canvases, maybe more or less. And they've been sitting dormant, collecting dust for God knows how long. I always tell myself I am not allowed to buy any more art supplies, any more canvases until I use all of my canvases. So yeah, that's kind of like a limitation I put on myself. If I want to make any art, use what I have now versus spontaneously buying shit that I know I don't need. The other one was to sell a painting, which I unfortunately have not, but like I said, it makes sense because I haven't really done much art for real. At least physical traditional art like that. But if I could at least sell one painting, even if it's like for $1, 50 cents, I don't care. At least some type of transaction was made with something that I made. I would feel accomplished in something at least. Next one was to go to the gym at 5 a.m. And oh my god, I feel like I could do this one before the end of the year. I really feel like I can. It's just, like, there's been times I'll be up pretty late. You know, me and my boyfriend will be up playing like video games like till like 3, 2 in the morning, and there'd be some nights where I feel like I still have energy, like I could probably stay up for like a few more hours, and then I just kind of get a little restless or bored, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just go to bed, and then I end up going to bed and sleeping until fucking 10 in the morning. Between making a YouTube video, which is the one I'm doing right now that I haven't marked off, so after I post this and edit it and all that, this will be considered complete, making a YouTube video. But yeah, between this and go to the gym, those are gonna be like the main two I want to try to do before 2025, but fingers crossed. Is to make a fursuit, which I'm kind of technically in the process of that right now. So some may know, some may not know, but I have a fursona. Her name is Naja Cat, and she is a black cat. Quick story time. So a couple years ago, I reached out to an artist I found on in a Facebook group, and they were saying like, yeah, they're available to take commissions to make fursuits. And so I carefully looked into them. Like, I researched, basically stalked all of their social medias, all of their, even reverse searched some of their pictures to make sure they were legit, because there are a lot of scammers out there and people that just waste people's time. And in short, they came off pretty legit. So I was like, okay, I think I could trust this person to give them my money to make my character. And things were going well for like the first couple months, and then like they were sending me updates and everything. And long story short, basically I ended up getting basically ignored from them, even though like the last time I spoke to them, they gave me a long message how they're going through all this and blah blah blah, and they promised they're gonna send it to me, and they just never have. So I just say, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna just make my own. And there's a lot of good other artists out there that that aren't like that. It's just I've had so many run-ins with people ignoring me when it comes to certain commissions. And don't get me wrong, I've had great, amazing experiences with commissions with artists, more good than bad. But it's just the couple bad ones I've had kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, to where I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of cool on reaching out, getting art from certain people now. So unless it's some people I've already established business with in the past, yeah, I'll go back to them. But new people, nah, I'm cool. I'd rather do it myself. I won't count it until it's finished. And she probably won't be finished until probably next year, because I'm still waiting on materials to finish this. But yeah, making a fursuit. Was to travel by plane. That didn't happen. Never been on a plane. It may happen next year, because I only say that because my boyfriend and I, we might be going to, I think, San Diego Comic-Con next year. So huge maybe. So that might be a thing. I don't know. Was to read 5 books. I feel like I could do this. I actually am in the middle of reading one book on my the Amazon Kindle thingy app. Actually sitting down, taking the time to read, the whole time. So, like I said, that's definitely a possible, but I don't know. One was to visit the West Coast. Again, like I said, never happened. I've never been on that side of the states before, so I've only mainly been on like East Coast, Midwest, Southern states. Never been anywhere on the other side, like Cali, Nevada, or any of those places. I've never been on that side ever, but I don't know, one day, maybe. Last one on this board was to go to a food festival. Again, didn't make it to one, although there were some times I probably could have, but I think I just didn't. I just didn't really I wasn't able to, which, you know, like I said, there's always next year. The other two that I didn't do was to go on a cruise. Never been on a cruise, and to have $1,000 in savings. I started savings at one point, but I ended up closing the account because I got tired of dealing with the maintenance fees, because at least with the specific bank I was with, I had to have at least, I think, was it 300 in the account to avoid the maintenance fees. And I had it at one point, but I needed the money, obviously, and then I wasn't able to redistribute that quick enough. So I felt like every month I was just losing I don't know, I think it was $5. Either way, I was just losing money every month. I was like, no, every dollar counts, so I just closed it. But I do have another checking account that you know, that's just kind of hold money, so I may just use that account to just save my money. But yeah, I definitely want to try to get back on that. Have $1,000 saved, put to the side for a rainy day. You never know. So back to, for 2025, the ideas that I have: take a yoga class, do a marathon, challenge myself for no fast food for a month, crochet something, pay off a credit card, any of them, reach a size 4 gauge, do a live stream. I haven't done a live stream in so long, and I feel like I should make a goal of it to at least do one next year. Go to a convention, save up $500, so like a halfway mark for that 1,000. Challenge myself to journal for a month straight. Take myself on a solo date, just basically have a self-care day. No alcohol for a month challenge. Walk a nature trail or a hiking trail. Host a party of some sort, any party, and revamp my closet, basically. And then I also kind of have a general list of, I guess you could call it resolutions, but I guess some other ideas and stuff I want to try to incorporate more into my life next year is to create a gratitude jar. Basically, just make a jar of stuff that I'm grateful for. Every month, dedicate a day for myself, whether it's just self-care or treat myself to a little treat. I don't know, have a monthly day for myself. Drink more water, obviously. Reduce sugar intake, obviously. Have an emergency funding money aside. Try a plant-based diet for a whole week or a month, but we'll probably stick with a week just to be safe. Have a no spending weekend, so no spending money on anything, purchases, nothing. Try out a new restaurant every month or every other month. Read one book a month. More fruits and vegetables. Track expenses, which I kind of already been doing. Like, I have a whole book dedicated to, like, every other week when I get paid, I literally, like, it's my own little budget balancing book, so I'm kind of already doing that. Pay off debt, obviously. Have a monthly savings goal, and less time on social media, which I kind of been doing that as well. I know for the most part, when it comes to social media, in the end, they all are the same shit to me. No, the main ones I definitely don't use anymore was Threads. That was just boring. That got boring quick. Twitter, obviously, I never really could get into Twitter. Even back in the day, I just couldn't get into it. So that was an easy app to get rid of out of my life. Facebook, I definitely want to eventually remove myself from Facebook altogether. However, I only really go on there for events. I do find myself more on Instagram more than anything, and only because, mainly for the tattoo artists that I follow. Like, that's the only reason I really use Instagram, is to keep track of tattoo artists and their availabilities and whatnot. I think that's about it. That was basically my 2024 this year. Definitely looking forward to next year, and many more years to come. Let me know what your 2025 goals are and stuff you look forward to and to do next year. Let me know in the comments, and I don't know, if I keep going with these videos. Maybe let me know what some stuff you would like to see from me. I did do vlogging for a little bit. I think I only made like maybe 2 or 3 vlogs, and they were fun, don't get me wrong. It's just I was either A, too lazy to really pull my phone out to make videos, or B, there was nothing really worth vlogging. But I don't know, maybe like once a month or every few months, you know, do a little vlog of stuff I've been doing or the progress of my bingo card. Yeah. But yeah, this was really finally glad I was able to do this video, and you know, I hope all of you guys are doing well. I really appreciate those that have subscribed, and if you like this and you're not a subscriber, then I would even greatly appreciate it if you subscribe. You know, like I said, I'm still kind of new to all of this, and I definitely don't really see myself making a whole career out of this, but this is purely just for fun. I'm just a chill girl, just making videos, talking about whatever. But yeah, let me know, you know, what you like to see from me and all that, and yeah, take care. See ya. Bye. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Okay, so go to a convention. That cat wants to be on the camera. I guess she's part of the video now. All right, cat. Say hi. Say hi, baby. Oh my God! Don't muzzle the camera. I'm almost done. Okay, she's gone. I swear, this cat. I swear.